All right. Hello, you all. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I am your 2016 presidential candidate, Michelle Hope Walker, and you are watching 2016 presidential candidate, Michelle Hope Walker's Road to the White House series. And today is March 2nd, 2016. I've been running for president for about 2 years. God is good. I am still in the race. I am staying in the race. I'm running as an independent. I chose to run as an independent so I can go all the way straight through. Didn't want to deal with any political bosses trying to tell me what I can and can't do and try to block me. That's the thing right now that Bernie has to deal with. So on the Democrat Party side, which pretty much I am a Democrat, but I didn't want to have to deal with the political bosses because they put in place who they want to win and they try to shut everybody else down and stop everybody else or either silence everybody else. I mean, you see what Bernie Sanders is going through with his own party. And then the same thing with Donald Trump. I mean, I don't know if Donald Trump's a Republican, but I don't know. He's running as a Republican, and his own party trying to shut him down. So those political party bosses, I'm like, no. It's like today I was looking on Twitter and I seen a tweet from Shaun King, Black Lives Matters movement, and he was talking about Michelle Alexander, which, you can Google both of them, Shaun King, and you can Google Michelle Alexander, who talked about the mass incarceration issue. But he was talking about Michelle Alexander, but she's talking about as far as the voting process. Basically, what he was talking about was the same thing I've heard before. That really, when it comes to black people, neither party really is for us and can almost be one and the same. And that's not even involving race. I've just heard people talk about that. Basically, whether you get Democrat or Republican, first of all, like I've been telling you, you still get the 1% that don't understand the issues of the 99%. You know what I'm saying? They haven't lived it. They haven't been there. They come up with these stories of, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, I did not, whatever. Come walk a day with me and I'll show you the struggle, so it sort of answered the question. Because I've been sitting here like, but not really, because I'm still like, black people, what's up? Because, okay, so they just had Super Tuesday. And Hillary is getting all this black votes. And I'm sitting here, black people, what is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? I feel comfortable being able to say that because I'm black. So, well, some of me is. So I'm like, what is going on? Hillary then dogged out black folks. She didn't like Obama, and she doesn't like Obama until she talks Obama when she feels like talking about President Barack Obama will benefit her to talk positively about him. And sometimes she starts talking positively about him. Look at when she ran against him in 2000 and the things that she did and the trickery, the corrupt stuff she was doing and the things she was saying, And then let's bring it up closer to Black Lives Matter. You can't like some of the black people and then don't like the other black people. And then also, you all, let me just educate y'all. I know sometimes black people, we don't like to always give it our secrets, but you know what? I gotta speak it. Because some of the other cultures don't understand. Like, oh, well, the black people do like Hillary. No, we don't. No, we don't. We don't all do not. And again, not personally, but I'm talking about we all do not politically support Hillary. Now, I'm going to tell you the ones that are, like I said before. A lot of times, some of the ones that are, first of all, just like any race, so I'm not talking about the black race, it's in the Latino race, it's in the white race, it's in other race, where you got your people that have more money in the culture tend to vote one way than the people who are struggling in the culture and don't have that much money and are working to try to climb up, but each time they try to climb up, it's like they get pulled back down, like the crabs in the bucket. So I'm feeling like the blacks that have voted for Hillary, and it's just, Hillary, I'm just like, those are the ones that probably never really been through the struggle, or they got organizations or companies or businesses, Hillary and them that supported and put money in, so now they feel like, oh, we got to We got to support Hillary so she can keep putting money or keep passing policies to help our organization. Because sometimes people get selfish. They get focused on their business and their organization or who's going to actually benefit just there. They're not looking at the whole or who's going to help the homeless, who's going to make sure the majority of all of us are, taken care of, and looked out for, But anyway, in the Sean King, we're talking about Michelle Alexander. We're talking about, again, the theory of that both the parties, basically, screw us, basically. I'm saying screw us, but that sometimes don't mean it's good, and I don't really work on our behalf, black folks, But that because people are so worried and scared and don't want the right wing in, the conservative party in, or, they've been tricked over, so just as long as you stay with somebody on the Democrat side who they feel can win, they've been scared with that theory, but it's just like, and then I'm running for president. Hello. I'm sitting here like, hello, I'm running for president. And if you would support me, like you supporting Hillary, somebody who really don't like all of us. She don't like the ones that follow her and do what she tell them to do. Sounds like slavery to me. But that was the thing with slavery. Long as you did what the slave master said to do, you were okay. Now, if you question the slave master or you start, out of curiosity, wanted to know something, then you got in trouble. Black Lives Matters was just asking Hillary some questions about her past policy and different things like that, and she got very ugly and disrespectful with Black Lives Matter, And then you got some of your black people that won't put Black Lives Matter down. I'm like, really? Oh my gosh, you got your nerves. I mean, you don't always have to agree with someone's tactic on how they do things, but don't put them down for it, because at least they trying to do something. That's like me. I'm like, I'm running for president. I'm like, how dare anybody try to badmouth me, because at least I'm out here trying to do something. I'm not one to just sit back and talk about, oh my gosh, well, they just going to do it again. Well, they just whatever. No, we have to participate. Now, I don't believe in the theory that we should just check out and not vote. I don't believe in that theory. No, we need to participate. And that's why I say my race is going all the way to November 8th, 2016, Tuesday. And I tell you all, support me. Vote for me. If you all would give me that support, pour money into my campaign, so I'd be out here trying to do it. We got to get out of this theory that I got to stick with who I think is going to win. But where did you get the theory about who you think is going to win? From the paid media, who is paid by people who are trying to control our society, and the political bosses and the 1% that's trying to control our society. It's like, think, people, think. Use your brain and think. What is the 80% of people just do what the media folks, mainstream media folks, and then people tell them to do. They just do it. They don't even think. And we ask them, where'd you get that thought from? Well, da-da said, did you research that? Did you feel, and when I talk about research, I'm talking about, reading and gathering different information, and not just mainstream information, but also research journals, collegiate type stuff, scientific measures, just different things, and then compare the information and you come up with your own mindset versus that political bosses and folks tell you, this is the way you need to do it, which a lot of times they're telling you to do that way because it's going to benefit them, and somebody's telling them, get your folks in line, and so here they come trying to get you in line. You got to watch some pastors too. I'm saved, sanctified, filled with the Holy Ghost in the name of Jesus. Don't mean I'm perfect. Ain't nobody else out there perfect. But for years, do the research. They use preachers especially they use the black preachers to get the folks in line. And sometimes it'll be backdoor pay, or he'll say, look, I'm going to do this for your church. I'm going to do that for your church in political games. No, I really feel like a church needs to say, look, these are your options. And you pick. But I just want to let you know, these are the people running. Get involved and you pick. And I don't know if churches really need to be endorsing candidates. I feel like they should be able to let us all come speak to their congregation. But I see a lot of picking and choosing where congregations and churches will pick some people to come speak, but then don't pick others. I'm still trying to figure out the legality. And even talk shows and different TV stuff and media. Because I thought somewhere was written, if you show one candidate, then it's supposed to be open for all of us. It's not about who you think is viable to win, but it's about their presidential candidate, just like I'm a presidential candidate. And if you had them on your show, then you ought to be having me, Michelle Hope Walker, who is also a presidential candidate, on your show, or in your pulpit speaking, or at your group speaking. So you gotta watch that too. You gotta do your research. Do your research. Don't just, because my pastor invited this person to speak, so this must be the person we all need to vote for. No, honey, you do your research. Your own research on who you think is best. I'm telling you, I'm best for all y'all. Research it. It's better to have someone new and fresh up in there that cares about the people, which is me. But don't get me wrong, I'm very, very educated. And then also, you got to remember, when we get up there, we about to pick our experts. And that's something I agree on Donald Trump. Whenever we're like, well, because they be following Trump with Trump, you need to know we're going to have experts. That's the same thing. We get to pick our experts. Now, we're going with some knowledge. And some of my thing is, too, what's best for the people, the majority of the people, the poor people, the homeless people. All people, but most definitely those that are struggling and having challenges. They need help. Black people, I just... and this is my movie like, I'm crazy. Oh, you running for president? Yes, I'm running for president. And I just pray for him. Y'all know I'm saved. I'm a Christian. I love God. Don't mean I'm perfect. Y'all know I ain't perfect. And I'm talking about the challenges of that too. But I have to stay prayed up. Because I can tell you, people talk about they going after their goals and their dreams and doing what they doing. You tell them you running for president, look at you like you crazy. Or act like you're crazy. I'm not crazy because I want to help our people. I want to help people. I'm running for president. And yes, I believe I can win. Yes. Because you know who wins? Is who gets the support of the people. But at the same time, I find myself having to educate the electorate to know that you have a voice. Don't let them limit your voice. And that's why a lot of times you see me on my Facebook or on my tweet, I'm like, go vote for me. Go caucus for me. Don't let them limit your voice and talk about, well, no, these are the people we got on the ballot. You be like, look, I don't want them people. I'm writing in this right. You can't tell me it's my right to be able to vote for who I want to vote for. And you write my name on that ballot. Now, I'm trying to get my name on different ballots. Now, here's the thing with the primary. You got to continue to remember, because also, like I said, as well as running for president, and I also used my 2016 presidential candidate, Michelle Hope Walker's Road to the White House series to educate the electorate as well on what's going on. So right now, this is the primary. So basically, the American system, a lot of times, they focus, the mainstream media tends to focus more on the two-party system. Republicans or Democrats. And don't get me wrong, there are other parties. And that's what I'm saying. And there are other people running for president. As you see, I'm running for president. If you go to fec.gov, you'll see everybody that's running for president. But the mainstream and the people who is trying to run the elections, the people that got the money just trying to sway the elections the way they want them to go, only let the main media show who, and then they try to say they viable. But I'm like, hello, they only got quote unquote what y'all call viable candidates because y'all chose to show them on TV constantly and through the media. If you would have chose to show me constantly through the media, everybody would be hurrahing for me. You see how that's played? See how that game is played? So sometimes when you're looking at why you ain't on TV, you ought to ask yourself that. Why isn't Michelle Hope Walker on TV? Because you ought to be calling your local news. You ought to be calling your newspapers. You ought to be online constantly putting my name out there. Michelle Hope Walker is running for president. Michelle Hope Walker is running for president. I believe she can run this country, and I believe she can do a good job. I most definitely believe that she's better than everybody else out there they showing on TV talking about they can run this country. That's all up to you all. But you know what? I'm still running on. I'm running on. I'm not stopping. Because through this, I'm also educating. I'm also showing people about the flaws in our system. I'm also, it's through it all. But at the end of the day, I know I can win. I can win. With your support, I can win. And it amazes me because I will be telling, because y'all know I'm around Hollywood. I'm in Hollywood. I'm running for president. These people sometimes they will look at you like you crazy, and then the next minute you see them on there talking about president. I was like, well, when I was talking about politics, you act like you couldn't understand what I was saying. So you gonna belittle me? You gonna disrespect me? Because again, if you know me, you know that I'm not going to talk about in the Bible. There's no respect of persons. You know what I'm saying? Every person is valuable. I'm not going to respect someone who, quote unquote, the world, try to say, oh, well, they got money or they popular, so you're supposed to treat them better than the person that's sleeping on the street. Oh, no, boo-boo. No. They both get my respect. I'm not hating on those that got the money. Do your thing. Matter of fact, teach us how to do it, but I want to do it legally. I'm not trying to pimp nobody to get no money. I'm not trying to sell my soul. And I respect the person sleeping on the street because that is not easy. And I know they ain't chose to sleep on the street. It's some challenges there. But even through all the midst of challenges, they've kept themselves alive and they doing what they got to do. I respect that. So I'm like, when I come up to you talking about I'm running for president, don't look at me like I'm crazy. If anything, you ought to be respecting me. If Donald Trump was up in your face, or Hillary or Bernie was up in your face, you're like, oh my God, look, I'm taking a picture with Hillary. I'm taking jump. And then you look at me like, and a lot of times it's our black people. I can't say, sometimes other person like, oh, let me get a picture with you. You're a presidential candidate. And I'll be like, what's up? Right. So, and that's why sometimes when folks be talking, I just sit back. I've learned you got to stay prayed up. You got to stay prayed up. Because people tend to pick certain issues that they want to speak upon. And well, that's not right, that's not fair. But they don't talk about how they mistreating people. If I went down a list of well-known folks that talk about they for all people, and then when I ask them for support or something, or, pat them back or hello, or they look at me like I'm really, who you support? What all folks you supporting? Whose dreams or whose goals are you supporting? You lying. I'm going to tell the media you lying. Y'all know I get theatric and I'm a comedian personality. But I just get tired of it. I just see that, I'll be like, no, you're not going to mistreat me and disrespect me. Because, see, I know who I am. And so that's what a lot of times I come back at them. How dare you going to talk to me crazy? Don't think because mainstream media done blew your head up. Or even if you do got certain dollar signs, that don't give you the right to disrespect me. I don't care how much money you got. I don't care who you are. Do you know who I am is the question. See, that's all we got to be. And that's why I say it's also about knowing who you are and loving yourself. And knowing your rights. That's why it's so important for people to love themselves. Y'all know I talk about self-esteem a lot. Because see, when you love yourself, you know who you are, then you know you seek out your rights, you know your rights, and you know that I don't care who this person is, you're not about to disrespect me, you're not going to put me down. Just like I just seen you smiling and kissing tail there, you're going to at least respect me. I ain't asked you to kiss my tail, but you're going to show me some respect. Or they just don't say nothing to me or whatever the case might be. But you ain't going to sit here and go out your way to disrespect me. No. And so you just got to stay prayed up. And so, and that's what I said, so you love yourself. Don't you let nobody, don't you sit there and care. That's always my challenge because I've worked in the entertainment industry for years. I've been around everybody. And that's always been my challenge. I talk to folks, hey, what's up? Yeah, I respect your craft and stuff. But I'm not going to bow down to you. But I'll let you know, you see me honor people all the time. And I talk about, I appreciate what they do and I'll say thank you and stuff like that. But, the only one, number one, is God. Number one is God. And if you listen to my song, I'm Still Standing, go to SoundCloud.com and put in Michelle-Hope-Walker. So, again, that's SoundCloud.com. / Michelle Hope Walker. And listen to my song, I'm Still Standing. I wrote it, I rapped it, I arranged it. Because then I talk about, my younger part years, and I had to, we all have to grow into who we are. I get to realize I'm hanging around all these celebrities and this and that. But these people don't make me. God made me. I'm not looking to these people to put, if God bless or uses these people to help me in whatever endeavor God got me doing at that time, cool. And y'all know I ask some folks, because we're supposed to ask. You ask, you seek. Like I said, closed mouth don't get fed. So you gotta ask. But you got to know that these celebrities are not your end all. And I hate to see when sometimes if quote unquote, and I say quote unquote because I feel like we all celebrity and stars. I really do. I'm a star. I'm a celebrity. Because I want everybody to value themselves like that. Value yourselves. I hear people look, oh my God, but they're better than, no, they're not better than you. Y'all are on equal plane. You ain't better than them and they ain't better than you. You might be doing different things. We're all always growing and none of us are perfect. They might be good in that area, but then you good in this area. They may have that, but you got this. So anyway, through this election, it's educating folks. I was getting my Bible out, talking about the respect for, but anyway, so you're watching 2016 presidential candidate Michelle Hope Walker's Road to the White House series, and today is March 2nd, 2016, and it's Wednesday. So vote for me, you all. Vote for me, Michelle Hope Walker. Yes, I need your support. Call me. I am so much of a phone person where you can call me and text me, and that's why you hear me constantly putting my phone number out there, because that is the best way to reach me. 323-338-6580. 323-338-6580. Now you can go watch all my wonderful YouTube videos. Just go to youtube.com, put in Michelle Hope Walker Speaks, and my channel should pull up. Click on it and see all my videos. And also, y'all pray for me, because I got all kind of videos that I've done, and these videos just will not post. I'm like, it's Illuminati after me. I'm like, my videos, what is wrong? So I don't know when y'all gonna see this, but that's why I date my videos too. So when y'all hear me talk about stuff, okay, she was talking about that then, so I can relate to what she said. You know what I'm saying? Because also too, as I'm in this campaign and growing and hearing different stuff or seeing different perspectives of stuff, I post it, or you hear me, speak differently in a realm, or let you know, hey, I got some more knowledge, y'all, on some stuff, on a subject or on an issue. But I've been telling y'all that racism was the number one issue. I noticed just in, they were talking about in the voting, and as people were online constantly talking about key issues, just in the super states voting day on Tuesday, the key issue was race. I've been told 2 years ago, when they were trying to say, oh no, this is the topic, and Hillary tried to tell us foreign policy. I'm like, Hillary, are you running for America, or are you running for all these other countries? I know you got investments in these other countries, Hillary, but if you are in this presidential race, America, United States of America, we need you to talk about United States of America issues. But really, I don't care, because the key point is I don't want anybody to vote for me anyways. You keep talking about that foreign policy stuff. I mean, I know, and I'm in depth in foreign policy. Right, I handle that as an issue comes and everything like that. But we first need to take care of the homeless people in our country. We have neighborhoods that look like places overseas. And we got the money to handle the issue. Folks in positions just not choosing to handle the issues. We got to think with our cops killing folks. Now, yes, we got some good cops, but still we got a lot of bad ones. And we see that when you just watch the news. Or you just go online. You see how many people just getting killed. Talking about, oh, they had a weapon. Oh, they this and that. And they didn't have no weapon. The person could have been talked to. There was no reason for that person to get shot. And just, unnecessary killings. When it could have been handled in a better way. So y'all talking about war overseas. We talking about war in America. It's almost like war on black people in America. And poor people. I gotta say poor homeless people. Because like I said, when you're poor and you're homeless, they do the same challenges as black people. And why I say black people, reason why, because everybody, well, all lives matter. And we ain't saying that all lives matter. All races, yes, we know they matter, but it's the black people that's getting killed the most. It's the black people that get treated the most harsh. Matter of fact, this was at the Oscars. Outside the Oscars, now some black boys just walking down the street air because traffic was so all, messed up in Hollywood. Everybody walking the streets. This officer, I guess, it told the boys to get on the sidewalk like they little kids. Now these are grown black men, right? And so I guess they're already out in the street almost to whatever, so they just finish up till they walk to get. Do you know he about ran them over with his police car and then railed them up against a fence? And do you know I turned my camera on? Yes, I did. I know his tone because he know he was wrong. And then he was a cop by himself. That's why officers need to be together. And we would pray and hope that then the other officer with him would maybe tell his partner, look, they didn't really, you might be in line, that maybe they didn't do exactly the way he said, but they haven't broken the law. And everybody's walking in the street today. It's the Oscars, and traffic is, in the streets, and blockage in the streets, and the sidewalks, some of them were blocked. So what are you talking about, but it's almost like in the Black Panthers Party film where one of the officers was reflecting on how white officers treated black people with the Black Panther movement. In the time, they're talking about the white people, they felt like they had to show the black people who was boss. And that's what it seemed like that officer was trying to do, because the boys didn't commit a crime. And then one of them, he still put their name in the system. I'm like, wow, that's sad. He still got his name put in the system for no reason. So again, and I seen that in my own eyes, I'm just sitting up here in awe. I was like, these people really, we need y'all officers to be fighting crime. These kids didn't do nothing. They walking down, everybody walking in the street, and more officers came. But I want to say kudos to those officers because they didn't come jump in. They just stood back, And I know with that camera on, I also got a little bit more nicer, to them. But I'm like, so y'all videotape folks when you got time and you can, or even just when you can. Because really, I was headed somewhere else. But I felt like if I wouldn't have stopped and videotaped, them boys may came up missing. Somewhere in the LA County jail for no crime at all. Except that they made the officer mad. But... Anyway, so let's see, the video's about to close. Okay, so I told you about the YouTube. So Facebook.com, and you put in Michelle Hope Walker Speaks, listen. And then you could tweet me at Hope_Speaks. So you're watching 2016 presidential candidate Michelle Hope Walker's Road to the White House series. And today is March 2nd. 2016, Wednesday. So you all in this race and I need your support. Call me 323-338-6580. You all, we cannot let Hillary win. We just really can't. Vote for me. Hillary is not for us. She is so manipulative and tricky. Don't fall for them. And I know for some of you all, it's like, well, we're trying to pick the lesser evils. We don't know if Bernie's going to be able to make it through. And we don't know if you're going to be able to make it through. So we're riding out with Hillary. But we don't even know if Hillary gonna make it because the way Trump is going. That's why I tell y'all better be strategic and watch both races, because we can end up getting a Republican president just in case we can get a Democrat president. If you just vote for me and support me, I can be president. Michelle Hope Walker. So again, you all, it's up to you all, but I'm going on. So we got dates coming up. There's an election this Saturday, March 8th. Then there's one this Saturday, March 5th. And then there's one March 8th. And then there's March 15th. My state, my birth state, Illinois, March 15th. So happy, excited about. Okay, so let me do this. It's almost, I like to at least make it under 30 minutes. Okay, so you've been watching 2016 presidential candidate Michelle Hope Walker's Road to the White House series. Today is March 2nd, 2016, Wednesday. God bless. Thank you. Please support me. My phone number is 323-338-6580. Support me. Use all that energy and support me. God bless.